Alright, hey everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Isla Napali GUESTFLOW Management. And yeah, as promised, it's Monday, it's 19:30, and it's the first episode as I promised. And in this episode, we are going to look at how people will behave in this park. But before we do so, let me just quickly pause the game, and we are going to open first of all everything, since this is what we need to do. This is, as always, also not meant to be ski. Okay, these are like the chairlifts. You can't do anything. Anyways, we don't have the target here to make something new for Isla Napali. We are basically looking into how our guests behave in the park. So we are going to get a lot of people into the park. As you can see, there is a lot of unstuffed things in here. It's all opened. Do we have anything else in here? What is not opened? No, it's basically all just fine. So the first thing we do, we are going to plop quite a few of staff members in, because usually this is something I won't ever do in our normal area. And you know what, before I do so, I'm going to open the park, because otherwise this takes ages until the park is open, and I don't want to make this a too long of an episode. I'm going to put in 2,100 guests. And I'm going to open the park right now. Here we go, hit play. I can already tell that the performance is going to be awful, but we need to check whether it's working or not and start doing this. As I also said, it's Monday, so this means we are going to have our live stream in about half an hour. So it's always Monday around 8 p.m. that I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. You will find the link in the description below. If you haven't been there yet, make sure to come over. I'm most likely playing Isla Napali, maybe something else, but usually, and this Monday, obviously, Isla Napali. And we are basically following exactly on what you see in this episode always, because I'll go to record this on Sunday. So if you haven't seen yesterday's episode of Planet Coaster Isla Napali on my channel, make sure to watch it, because this is what we've done. This is the rice field area, which is obviously not finished yet, and this little whirly rig over here. Everything is not finished at all. So our first guests are coming into the park. This is great. I was about to place down some staff members. This is what we do right now, and I'm not going to be low on them. I'm going to put like 20-ish in here, I guess, because we do have quite a few staff rooms. I don't know if they're all already made as big and maximum capacity as they could. So let's put them all in here. Great, so we do have quite a few more staff members in the park. I don't know how many janitors do we have, by the way. I think really this is, you have to comment down below in the comment section, obviously, but I really feel like this is something we look into way too less and way too seldom. As you can see, we have no entertainers. Why don't we have any entertainers? So how many janitors do we have? It would be awesome to see at one glance how many janitors we do have. There is nothing like that in here, right? No. Okay, workload is pretty low either way, so we've just only one mechanic. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we should hire a few more mechanics and also security guys, because this is what we don't have at the moment. I'm wondering why the performance still is kinda okay. It's really something I'm a little bit confused about. The only issue I have here is, why haven't I should have repainted them already. Oh gosh, I don't want to do this later on. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. We are going to do this later on, because I really want to make them Isla Napali looking. So we can maybe get him already in a more Isla Napali look. No, I want. Oh, wow, no, that's far away from what I wanted. Something like that, and let's give him like a black thing over here. So how does this look? Well, it's okay, I guess. He still has a bluish thing to him, but yeah. So it's really important that we also focus on guest flow management, and already trying to get some areas where it doesn't really work the way we hoped it would. So really we have to look into if people do go into some stuff, right? I think I'm already having a trouble situation over here. I figured when I was testing this lately that this seems to be a bit too narrow, so I'm really figuring like how I can improve this. So we do have these things in here. I'm wondering if it helps if we move them already quite a bit more inwards, because they are moving really a lot too far away from these planters, and this is really what we want to do in these episodes. Yeah, we definitely have to deal with a lot of lag, which is pretty normal since so many people roaming around here. Okay, but yeah. So if we move this all further in, also those, I don't know, maybe we can even get this, that people also use the other side of the road. That would be awesome, because at the moment I feel like this really isn't working too well. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. As I said, I'm very seldom really focusing on guest flow management. This is something the creative side of the game takes a little bit away, since yeah, you usually. Oops, what's going on? Hello. Oh god, this lag. This is okay. There we go. Back again. Back in here. Okay. Oh, I was even in the building, obviously. So this is also not helping the performance. Yeah, it looks good, but we somehow have to get people use this side as well. Not quite sure how to do this though, but is this... We could try to move the whole piece. Okay, this is also part of it, but we can just get rid of it like that. So what is going on if we... Oh god, the lag is insane. This is what I have to deal with, guys, when I'm building my time lapses. So obviously you do not notice this once the time lapses work. Okay, see, now people are using both sides, so maybe we can just rotate that a tiny bit. Are they still using both sides? It seems like, right? Okay, cool. So this is what we needed to fix here, and obviously, yes, we have to reposition the... Oh god, how can I select this now? Oh, let me check this. I need to select somehow. Like, yeah, we can basically connect this more easily. Now we've selected this piece, and I need to select this as well. And here, yeah, that's what we need. And now we need to push this further in here so that it really is connected again with the rail. Not move it too far in here. I mean, we can still deal a little bit better with it. Okay, so here we go. That's it. Great. This is the lowest part of it. We move it in, and oh, I forgot some of the. Oh, they are not part of this building, right? No, they are not. So we move them in again like that, and same goes for this one. We're going even to go into the asphalt a little bit. I don't know why, but can I select this somehow? I need to select this piece, please. Can I select this piece? Is this part of it? Oh yeah, there we go, it's not part of it, great. So, if we move this further in, the whole thing should be fixed, great. So, see, that's exactly, it's the perfect example of what's going on with this example. So, yeah, well, with this kind of videos over here. So people roam around here, this is awesome. The only issue we obviously have, and I don't really know how to get around this problem, is that once we have the game on play, the time goes further. We're already in year 23, so all the coasters we have are going to age, and obviously in the end we would not see this as a full opening of the park, but the people and the prestige of the rides, you know, it's getting lower and lower. As you can see, people are not going onto this ride any longer, which is really because if you look into this one, it has been opened 13 years ago, and this is why the prestige is also that low, because it's pretty old, and you know, that's what the issue is all about this one. The coaster, however, should work better, I guess, and it should work now according to these, you know, waiting times. I don't even know, maybe we can basically put these lower to 30 seconds, because otherwise they wait too long, and yeah, we have a problem. So the rating of this whole thing, as you can see, the prestige is way higher, because of, you know, it's still old, but it's a coaster, and this is also why. Scenery rating is all on 100, which is also great. The only issue we have at the moment is that people are not hungry, so you know, it's always a little bit of a problem, because we have to get guests in our park, and we have 1,800 guests. I'm wondering if I should... You know what, let's open the park for more guests. The CPU can still handle this, so let me just open the park to more people. You know what, let's just make it free. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. So let's speed up the whole process, and let's have a little look. People are roaming into the park, so I can get a little nip of my water. And don't forget, guys, to really get some feedback into these videos, to make sure that, you know, Do you like it? Does it help to improve the overall park? Does it help to, you know, get a better idea of how the guest flow works? I mean, you can already see how the whole flow is going to work right now, and I can even help get this as a helping view and illustrate a little bit better how the people behave and how the whole park is behaving in terms of guest flow management, and where we do need maybe wider roads, where we can, you know, use some more narrow roads because we don't really need that. And yeah, I think it really is already giving us a good idea of how the whole thing looks and how the whole thing works. Also, which kind of parks we or areas of the parks we need to improve in terms of, you know, that people like it a bit better than they do right now. Obviously, and this is one of the issues at the beginning, people are not hungry and not thirsty and they don't want to buy anything. So this is why they are not using either the restaurant or the restaurant area over here and these kind of things, which is a bit of a problem. I would need to keep the whole park open at all time, which is regarding the fact that I would need to build in here as well, a little bit tricky. So maybe next time when we do the same video, I'm keeping the game running for like 10 minutes before I start recording, so that people are maybe getting already a little bit hungry and, you know, stuff like that, because otherwise we can't really get a good view onto restaurants and stuff like that. Because at the moment you can see they start to spread a little bit around here. Usually they have only used this area, which is the shortest way possible, but now as it's a bit more crowded here, people also use the way around. Basically all the queues are pretty much used. Let me just pause the game for a second so we can have a little look into how many issues we do have with the queue. So this queue is already, wow, this is already pretty filled up. So they're starting to queue up over here. So this is the only area left for this queue. And then they go into this area, which is still not done, by the way. Don't tell anyone. I need to do this still. They go over here into this area. Then there's a little bit of the queue left. Whoopsie. Okay, my camera movement is horrible at the day. Today, this is not awesome. So yeah, a little bit of queue is left in here. And as soon as we go out here, we have a little bit of a area over here. So how long is the queuing time on this ride? I would really love to know that. Should be in here 34 minutes, which is realistically seen great, but wow, what's that? We have to fix this. That's not good. We have to fix that. Good. Okay, anyways, this is great. So people are also starting to queue up for this right now, which is 11 minutes. This is okay. Then we have the go-karts, which is obviously filled, right? Yeah, it's entirely filled. Are they crashing into this one, or is it still working? No, it seems to be working just fine. Oh, this is awesome. I love it. This is awesome, guys. This is really, really awesome. I love this. I really love this. To be honest, I love this. So we can just make some screenshots already. I don't know which kind of screenshot I want to take for the video itself, but like having a little bit of guest flow management is always really important. So oh, look at this. Look at how crowded the park is. It really gets the whole thing alive, doesn't it? Let me just hit play. Whoops! And we are down to 20 FPS. Gosh, this is insane. But yeah, it's already a speeder. I need to ask Crabzone if he can fix this one. I love this piece, but the lots are really like insane. Okay, but this is something which doesn't really work the way I hope. Oh, the barricade is missing. This is why. I needed to fix that again, and I wanted people to use this as exactly like that. It's working. It's totally working. But sometimes people go in here because there is no bench in here. Yeah, there we go. Have you seen that? They sit the wrong way around. You would avoid this if we have a barricade down here. Oh, is there one? I can see one. There usually should be one. I see it. Okay, maybe we have to fix this then. But yeah, this is exactly what I meant. This is stuff we can only see with a video like that. And I hope you guys enjoy this, so we can fix some of the bits and pieces we just noticed here. But no, let me just stop. We have 3.7 thousand guests, and now, you know, this is the moment where I can really tell that the improvement of Planet Coaster is all about my graphics card and not about my CPU. So basically the FPS haven't changed at all. From 0 guests to now, the FPS are exactly the same. This is okay, this is ridiculous, and that means my CPU can really work perfectly well with all the guests, but my graphics card is just, you know, it just reached its peak, I should say. Good. But still, it's all okay. This queue is entirely filled, isn't it? Oh, they're going back. Is the ride broken down? Is it broken down? Oh yeah, it is. So what we should check is already waiting time. No, where is the maintenance interval? Let's put that to 10 minutes and request refurbishment, request inspection. This is something we can do right now. You know what? We put this now into every ride. Request refurbishment. Great, you should do that. And the same goes for this one. Refurbishment, request inspection, and put that to 10 minutes. Okay, this coaster obviously the same. Wow, request respect. Like these things are really great. Like sometimes I'm a little bit split, right? I love the game, and I love the potential it also had for park management. But yeah, you just need too many guests in the park to really make it a valuable addition to the park. With most of the parks in Planet Coaster, you never reach the amount of guests you need to have to really make it a struggle to work with them. But you can see already it's... Oh, look at this. This is such a lovely little cozy place over here. Oh, the autosave. This lamppost is a little bit of an issue over here. That's a security issue. Hello? Could you stop doing this, please? This is still some... Okay. How can we fix that? Can we... Okay, we can just move the... Wait. Is this... Oh god. Okay, that's an entire building, so we need to... Hello, I don't want... No, I don't want to click on... No. Yeah, there we go. Let's edit the building. And I want to move the whole thing a little bit up. Okay, what's happening? Game, please. Do not freeze. Ah, okay, it's because of the menu. Oh gosh. Menu, closed. Go away, please. Oh, I need to fix this as well. Anyways, I just wanted to, you know, I put the lamppost in here simply because I wanted to have this one as a little holding, molding, whatever, how you would call it. Anyways, but it seems to be just fine. Okay, our janitor works over here. Oh, little chicken, look at this. They're just searching for stuff in the sand. Okay, okay, it's still a little bit of an issue with the restaurant area over here. As soon as it's getting even more crowded, I would love that people use this place more, and obviously also use this place. Oh, look at this, how they're floating in here. I love that. I just love that. Okay, never mind. Let's not look too much into details. I love that. Okay, so okay, this is pretty much working as it should. The only question I have is how can we make this place more busy? Should we put like an interest point in here so to make people really go here and use that? Maybe we can do this. Let's do this quickly. This is in here, right? I always forgot where that was, but I think it's in here, isn't it? Come on, open the menu. Let's wait for the menu. This is simply an issue. I you know, as much as I love the game, but that is an issue. Always waiting for like 10 years to make it open. Let's put that here. Great. And now let's see if people go here. Oh wait, we need to define where they should look at. Set focus part. Yeah, they want to look at the skyline, right? Wait. No. Let's... Is there any piece? Let's put this one. Okay, great. So they're looking at this one. Okay, see, people are coming here and standing just inside the table, which is not what we wanted. Okay, we should get rid of this table then. Awesome. Okay, at least we have some people getting to use this view over here. So maybe we will, in the end, get some people go in there as well. Let me just stop the... Okay, so see, this is where we have an issue. And yeah, that will be interesting how we can fix this issue. Not too sure. Maybe we have to open the path to over here to make this... but then we have to move the coaster first upwards and change it a little bit, which is not that big of a deal, but I think we have to fix this problem over here. Maybe enlarge the queue. This is really... Maybe you have an idea how we can fix this little issue over here. I thought this path would be wide enough, but it seems not to be. This is also pretty crowded, but people can still go around. How is it going with litter and stuff like that? Is it still okay? Looks pretty awesome, I guess. There's no such a thing than litter, right? Okay, what the hell is going on here? See, this is really... Maybe we have to relocate the entrance of this area to here. I think this is a good idea, to put the entrance over here, right? We should do that in the next bit. Okay, 2 things noted down already. We have to get rid of this problem and we have to get rid of this problem. 2 really ugly things. We definitely have to finish, to fix, damn it, to fix. My English is broken. Okay, this is insane. No, people are going in pretty quickly, but hey. Okay, that should be it about our little look into this area. And I hope you like this little format of yeah, just looking into the guest flow. So now FPS a little bit dropping, but also because I just moved out and have everything in the viewport now. But anyhow, so this was episode 1 of hopefully many, looking into the guest flow management of Isla Napali. I'll give it also a new name so that it doesn't get into Isla Napali in general, because it shouldn't get you confused. And I hope you like this idea of getting more Isla Napali videos without actually doing more time lapses. I think this is a good compromise. But yeah, if you enjoy my content, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to jump over to Twitch now. If everything is as I hope it will be working tomorrow, actually on Monday. The live stream should be on in about 10 minutes, so see you there and have a nice evening. Until then, bye bye.
We should be hiding out wherever we may find love that's flowing.